right? Shut up, YouTube. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I've done this before. Let me actually. Oh, I forgot to. I'm silly. I forgot. Mute my TV. Whoops. Wait, am I actually live? No, I'm not sure. Hello? Oh, there I am. Okay, there we go. I'm live. I'm just gonna wait for people to trickle in. Actually, while I do that, I'm gonna check the sound. Well, I was muted. Whoops. Okay, I think the sound sounds good. I don't know if my camera quality is, but I think it might just be my laptop. Oh yeah, why am I, is it playback at 240? What is going on there? Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. I kind of had forgotten how to, I was like, I'm like, I know I've done this before. However, kind of forgot how to do it. But we're back. We're live. Again, I'm just going to give it a couple minutes for people to trickle in. Um, I guess I'll just talk a little bit while I wait for people to come in. I'm currently um I'm currently a little bummed, not gonna lie. This is so unrelated to like anything like AFMAO, Minecraft Diaries, MyStreet related. Um, but I haven't really talked about it a whole bunch on the channel, but I'm actually planning on making a video, like a Fangirl Fridays video about them because I love them. I'm a really big Cat's Eye fan. Like I love Cat's Eye. They are my favorite girl group right now. Honestly, probably like my favorite girl group ever. And they just announced that they were going on tour, and whatchamacallit, uh tickets, the pre-sale, the first pre-sale was today. Um and the New York location already sold out. Like literally, like I was in the pre-sale, and I literally, when I was had gotten out of the queue and into like the ticket part for Ticketmaster, um literally all the tickets were gone. Literally there was nothing left, not a single ticket in sight. Every single ticket was gone. So that's just great. Really, really, really happy about that. I was so sad. I was like, are you kidding me? But I'm like, I'm a little, okay, here's why I'm not entirely bummed. I'm thinking that, um, whatchamacallit, um, I'm thinking that they might add another date. I feel like they're probably gonna add, because I was looking at the, not that I would have been able to go anyway, but I was looking at the um the Boston date, because Boston's too far. I can't feasibly, I that would be cost me so much money to try to go see them in Boston, so it wasn't gonna happen. But just out of curiosity, I was just like, I just wanted to see like if any other like locations had sold out. And according, also just like on Weverse, um whatchamacallit, on like the Cat's Eye community, according to a lot of people, a lot of locations were just already like sold out, like even by the time they got in, like through the waiting room, or through the queue. So it's like, yeah, Like most of us just did not even stand a chance. And again, like I'm thinking that they might add other dates, like that they might expand the tour, because I think that they genuinely like severely underestimated just how many people, because Cat's Eye, they've gotten so much bigger recently. Like I feel like they have really been blowing up recently. Like, and I love that for them. I love my girls. I'm so proud of them. Like I love that for them. But because of that, I'm like, y'all, like literally, because like again, this is today was the first pre-sale. Tomorrow is the second pre-sale, and then the general sale is Friday. The general sale for tickets is Friday, and if all these if everything's already sold out, it's like what's the point of even having, the pre-sale for tomorrow or the general sale, you know what I mean? So, I'm just thinking like I'm hopeful that perhaps um they will um add more dates. I forgot I already forgot what I was talking about. I'm hopeful that they'll add more dates. But yeah, I'm quite bummed that I didn't get a ticket. I'm very sad. I was like I was so stressed about it all morning, and then I just didn't get it. But it's okay. Now I'm here doing the live again. Just gonna keep um yakking. Um, Wait for people to file in. I hope again that you can't really hear the AC, because I have the AC on. It's not like horrendously hot or disgusting out right now. Um, but it's also not like like it's definitely not like cool enough where I can like just like not have the AC on. So I do have the AC on. So if you hear some things in the background, it's the AC. But yeah, so anyway, on to today's live. I know people watching like the VOD are gonna be like, bro, like like when are you gonna talk about my street and Minecraft Diaries? I promise we're getting there. So again, I want to wait a little bit longer before especially for me to show the posters. But yeah, in today's live, to I just wanted to talk a bit about my rewriting Minecraft Diaries series, because I don't know, I thought it'd just be kind of fun to give like a little behind the scenes look into like my process for how I kind of have been working on this series. Um, and then again, just like talking about in case people might have questions about it. And then after I do that, or like in between doing that, I also want to show my sheet. There we go. There's some people filing in. Yeah, I've just been. You guys have not missed anything. I have just been just chatting about how I lost the Ticketmaster war. It was very sad. You guys have not missed anything important. I promise. Um, but yeah. So hi. Hello, Alexandra. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bummed. I was trying to get tickets to see Cat's Eye on tour for their Beautiful Chaos tour, and I did not get them. Which is very sad, but I'm okay. I'm doing okay. I'm hopeful that they will add another date, another that just in general that they'll add more dates for the tour. Because I'm like again, I'm thinking that like all like the dates have I feel like they've sold out like so fast. And um and this was just the first day of the pre-sales. So if this was just the first day, like again, I feel like at that point, if they're not going to add any more dates, then they shouldn't even have the pre-sale for tomorrow and the general sale for Friday, because it's like nobody else is gonna be able to get any tickets. So I feel like they're gonna have to add more dates. In case you, for anybody just joining, I'm talking about Cat's Eye. I again, I haven't really talked about it much on the channel, but I will at some point. I'm actually working on a Cat's Eye video right now. Um, but I love Cat's Eye. They are my favorite girl group right now, and I was trying to see them on tour. It didn't work out, but I'm hopeful that they will hopefully add more shows. Oh my god, a fellow icon. I love that for us. Uh, yeah, I was trying to get tickets. I was trying to get tickets to see their tour, and I didn't, and it's really sad. We're doing good. We're holding up. We're holding strong. Yeah, I feel like they probably will. I think they listen. I think that they severely like underestimated like Hybe and Geffen. I feel like they severely underestimated just how big the group has gotten, and so I feel like they're going to add more shows. Um, in the US, and then hopefully they will also go more abroad because I did see that a lot of like a lot of the icons in Europe were very sad that they were like I don't think they're not coming to Europe at all for any of the shows, right? Actually, I have the tab open right now because I'm like my delusional self is hoping that like maybe a show um they'll add another show today and I could get a show. I'm like, because it's also but here's the thing, right? Like, I feel like even if they added more shows, if they added like tomorrow, then I have to because I was kind of banking on me having the pre-sale for the Weavers pre-sale membership, and that did not do anything for me. That did not like I got my code and it didn't even matter because all the tickets were sold out. But so if I have to compete with everybody else like tomorrow and on Friday, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get tickets. Um, so honestly, I don't know if the membership is worth it. Maybe it will be worth it. I'm not gonna just like cancel it just because I just got it. So I'll at least see if um oh yeah. Sorry. For anyone just coming in, um whatchamacallit, I've been trying I was trying before, like literally like just before I went live, I was trying to get tickets to see Cat's Eye on tour because they like just announced like literally like what was it, like a day or two ago that they were going on tour. And long story short, I did not get any tickets. And yeah, I'm just commiserating about that. That's not what this live is even about. It's what's on my mind right now, so it's what I'm gonna talk about. I promise I will talk about um whatchamacallit, um, more like Aphmau stuff in just a bit. But yeah, I am quite honestly. No, that's so valid. That's so valid. I was like, honestly, I was surprised. I knew because I think what you call it that Megan spoiled that they were going on tour. So I knew it was happening, but I wasn't. I don't know why I didn't think it was happening, like, that they were gonna announce it and then, like, tickets were gonna go on sale, like, so soon, you know what I mean? Um, but yeah, hold on, give me a second, I'm gonna pull up the chat so I could actually, like, 'cause I see, like, it popping up on here, but it's easier for me to read it on my laptop, so let me do that. Ooh, people have little crowns next to their names. I don't know what that means. I'm still learning how to stream on YouTube, so I don't know what that means, but that's fun. I like that you guys have little crowns. I don't know if you guys can see it in the chat, but I can see that you guys have little crowns next to your names, and that's really fun. I think that's cool. Um, yeah. Yes, let's get on to. Okay, I'll wrap up my little cat's eye tangent so that we can actually get into what I actually want to talk about in this live. But yeah, so I'm really hoping that um that they add more dates for the Cat's Eye Beautiful Chaos tour. Um, yeah, I don't know what the crowns are for. You're asking the wrong person, bestie. I really don't know. I wonder if it's maybe just like yeah, I have no idea. I was about to say I'm like I literally have no idea. But I think they're fun. I think they're fun and cute. Again, I don't know what they mean. I This is my second time streaming. I think. Oh. There we go. Thank you, Cherry. I appreciate it because I'm like, I don't fucking know. Yeah, this is my second time streaming on YouTube in like years, and I'm like, I know this thing did not exist when I streamed like many years ago. Mm, mm, mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fun. That's very cute. I like that you guys have crowns next to your name. I think that's very that's very fun. But yeah, again, I'm just like I just like sadly have like the Cat's Eye tab open on my laptop because I'm like, hey, are we gonna maybe add another add another date? Maybe, potentially. Again, I don't know if all the shows are sold out, but at least I know for certain that New York and Boston are sold out. It's whatchamacallit. I even I even brought down my again. This is I promise. We're this live is not about Cat's Eye, but I just again it's what's on my mind. I had even brought down my sis album with me for good luck. It did not it did not do anything, but it was good to have the emotional support. I was also on the phone. Um, I was on the phone with my boyfriend, and he was listening to me crash out live, which so I did have some moral support. But yeah, very sad. Anyway, okay. We might come back to Cat's Eye. I don't know if I get any updates about them adding a show, but um, basically, yeah, yep, that, yeah, like what should we call it? I'm I have never been somebody to uh and that's basically that's just my channel, bro. Like I have never been someone to hide any of like my obsessions or hyperfixations. Like that's just this is just who I am, and that's just like what I express on the channel. And so it is it is just what you have come to expect from from me and my content. But anyway, so for today's live, um I wanted to basically talk a little bit about my rewriting Minecraft Diary series. Kind of just give like some updates on like where I'm at with it because I'm really deep like working on I'm pretty like I'm how many pages am I at right now? I am on page 11 of my script for episode 3 of my Rewriting Minecraft Diaries series. And then I also, as y'all very accurately predicted from the last live, uh, I did buy the MyStreet posters. Honestly, do you guys want to see the posters first? I kind of want to show the posters because they're really nice and they're honestly so much bigger than I thought they were going to be. But that's completely on me because I did not read the dimensions when I bought them. I just kind of bought them. And so I'm very excited to show them. Hold on, I'm just getting all my shit out of the way. I just have like various like Cat's Eye merch just like it's really just like all the stuff from like their first album just like laying about. Yes. So I will let me also while I'm at it, hold on, I'm gonna charge my other mic just in case. This one is charged, but just in case this one dies, I have my backup. Um, yeah, so I guess I'm gonna show the Faded Memories one first. Okay, hold on. I need to think. See, I didn't really think this through. I need to think about how I'm gonna do this because again, these posters are big, so I kind of wish I had like a second um pair of hands to do this. But I think I might just pin my mic to my shirt. Um, hold on, so that I can actually hold it up. Come on. Okay. Is this okay? Can you guys still like? Does it sound weird? I don't know if it's like muffled or anything. I hope this is like a good mic placement. I didn't honestly test it at all before I started, which I probably should have. But uh, I guess as long as you can see the. All right, cool. As long as you can see the posters, that's all that matters. But yeah, so. Cool. This is the first poster. This is the Faded Memories poster. I might have to stand up to show you the full thing. But it's gorgeous. It's so pretty. And it's huge, bro. Look at this shit. Again, I'm like, I'm not doing a very good job of holding it. But this thing's ginormous. I'm like, I need to find a place in my room to hang it up. But it's beautiful. Like, I love it. Also, yes, I am wearing a Phoenix drop pie shirt. This is my only like from like the old like merch, like in terms of like shirts from like the series that I have. So like I this is and it's old. You can kind of see that it's like kind of um yes, I know. It was definitely these were good purchases. Um Posters flopping over on me. But yeah, so the Phoenix Drop High shirt, just to shout that out really quickly. Yeah, it's again, I've had this shirt, oh my god, for I don't even know how old this shirt is. I don't remember when they released it, but I'm honestly so glad that I have it because truly it is one of like my prized possessions. Again, it's kind of old, so it's kind of peeling in some places, but honestly, I feel like overall, like at least on camera, it still looks like pretty it still looks pretty good. Oh yeah, oh, Jesus, the thing's like 10 years old. It's so old, bro. Oh my god, that's so insane. That's actually like insane, bro. Like I can't believe like I mean, I guess I shouldn't be that like there's a lot of whatchamacallit, clothes that I have that I've had for just like forever. But yeah, this is a relic. This is truly a relic. This and I also have it's in my room. Maybe I'll show it in the next live. I don't know. I'll give you guys something to look forward to for the next live because I do want to do um more lives because this is so fun. I love talking with you guys. It's really fun. But I have the Diaries poster from season 3, like the like that like old one from like years ago too. So those are my relics. Those are my those are my prized possessions from the olden days. But yeah, so this is the beautiful. Yeah, I might have to stand up honestly. Ugh, hold on, or at least lean back a little bit so you guys can see the whole thing. But yeah, look at this. This thing is freaking huge, bro. And so it is so pretty. Yeah, I'm an OG, bro. I nobody can tell me shit. I am an OG. When I am an OG, like okay, maybe not like an OG, because technically, I'm sure there are probably people who are like, it's like I've been like an AFMAL fan since like Diaries Origins or like all like those things, and I think that's so cool. I'm not one of those people. I started watching Diaries. It was like we were already like halfway into season 1 of Diaries when I first like hopped on, but again that was like 10 years ago. So like I don't think you can. I think they're one. Actually, let me go on the website right now. I don't think. I think it might be a one size thing for the posters because I don't think it gave me an option to check, but I can check that for you um right now since I have my laptop. Let's see. Yeah, no, it's just the one. It's just the one size. So it if you want the dimensions for it, it is 24 inches length. No wait. Now I'm confused. 24. It's 24 by 36. So if it's 24 by okay, no, yeah. So 24. The length of it is 24, and yeah, and then the height of it is 36 inches. Yes, math. I was never very good at math, but this is just like yeah. Um, But yeah, I feel like if you wanted to like look up, like I'm sure there's probably like pictures online in terms of like if you're trying to see like like some like a poster like 24 by 36 compared to other things so that you can kind of get like a gauge in terms of like what it would look like in your room or something like that. I'm sure there's probably things like that on somewhere on Google. But anyway, so yeah, so that was the Faded Memories poster. Honestly, that one might be my favorite. I think that both the posters are really, really gorgeous, both of the MyStreet posters, but I think that the Faded Memories one might be like my favorite. Also, I'm realizing I probably shouldn't rustle the posters around too much while I'm trying to talk because I feel like it might affect the sound, but whatever. I don't think you guys care that much. Um, I know. I know. I'm just like, I'm truly like, that's how I felt even just like looking at the website. I'm just like, I'm like, I'm gonna have to buy these, aren't I? Like, uh, I didn't get the My Inner Demons poster. I might though. I'm not sure. Because honestly, now I'm like, because these posters are so big, I don't even know if I'm gonna have room for the My Inner Demons poster in my room. So I might have to think about that one. But the thing is, like, I'm worried if I wait to get it that it won't be available, and that's the thing, and that's the problem. That is the problem. Because I'll be like, what if it sells out? Because truthfully, um, whatchamacallit, like that's like truly, I feel like generally generally speaking, I don't like spending money. Like, given the situation where I can either spend money or not, I will usually actually, believe it or not spend my money. I know that these purchases might not make it seem that way, but believe it or not, I do actually like to save my money. Um, but again, I'm worried. I'm like, what if it's not available? But I also am like, I feel like they will probably restock it, right? Because they did a restock of the posters before. But like if you go on the website right now, all of like the other posters, besides the My Street ones and the My Inner Demons ones, are sold out. Um, but hopefully they'll come back, because I did also want to get, which I'm really bummed that it's sold out. I really wanted to get the Diaries, the Rise of Phoenix drop poster, and I did not get it. But I also, I'm like, again, like I already have a Diaries poster. I have the season 3 one from years ago. But I do kind of want the new one too. So I guess this one's not even that new at this point. This one's kind of been around for a while. But anyway, to show you the second My Street poster. This is the second. Yeah, okay. I'm like, I know one of them is called the second one technically. This is the second My Street One Last Time poster. It is also really beautiful. Like, it is, hold on, give me one second. It's gorgeous. It's so pretty. I love it so much. Also, do not look at my pit stains. It's very hot in here. So I'm just gonna cover myself. But look, it's pretty. She's so beautiful. Like, it genuinely, again, it's so big. That's why I'm like, I have to like, um, but yeah, it's gorgeous. It is so gorgeous. They're both the same size. The posters. At least I think so. Actually, let me not lie. Let me not lie, and let me double check. Hi, Luna. My cat just woke up. She was taking a little nap over there. Um, I don't know if she'll grace us with her presence. But okay, yeah, it's the same. It's the same dimensions for both posters. I kind of figured as much. And yeah, they both came in like this a tube. Yeah, they came in a tube. Um, that honestly, I feel like I might keep the tube. Because I'm like, I feel like if at any point I need to kind of like transport these posters, I want to have the tube. They also, I know that at one point people were saying that some of the posters, when they were getting them in the mail, were like kind of like creased or like wrinkled. These have a teeny tiny little bit of like um wrinkles. You can't really even tell on camera, but like at like the corners, but it's like at the very edges. And it's honestly, I don't really care that much. Like, it's not like a like, I don't feel like it ruins the poster. They're just like the teeniest bit crinkled. But again, like, I don't think, personally, I am not particularly bummed about it. I think that the posters overall still look incredible, and I'm gonna hang them up anyway. So them being a little creased in the corner, I feel like isn't really gonna matter that much. But yeah, very, very beautiful. Hi, Luna. My cat, she's just looking at me. She's like, "What are you doing?" Oh, hi. You're making yourself comfortable? That's nice. She is very, very, very cute. My little lady Luna. I'm gonna unpin my Yeah, also, I might have to turn up the AC. It's very hot in here. I didn't even realize that I was sweating this much until I saw it myself, and I was like, "Oh, that is really unpleasant." Uh, it's okay. But yeah, so those are the posters. They're beautiful. But yeah, so I don't know if I'm gonna get the Inner Demons poster or not. We'll see. Because I'm those I'm more on the fence about. Um, or that one I'm more on the fence about because I just, again, one, I don't know if I'm gonna have room for it, and again, two, like, I feel like I kind of want to save my money. So we'll see. But I'm really happy with my purchases of these posters. Um, at first, I was worried because it did get a little bit delayed in the mail, and I was like, "Oh my god, my posters!" I'm like, "Please, please, my posters!" But they came, and they're all good, and they're beautiful, and I love them. But yeah, hold on, give me 1 second to read the chat. I wasn't really reading the chat, as you could obviously see. I was holding the poster, so it was kind of hard for me to even see like the camera itself. Yeah, let me turn up the brightness so I can actually read. Yeah, yeah, I totally get it. It's like, again, like these are big posters, so it's kind of like a commitment to get these posters, like if you want them, um, because they're kind of giant, like they're kind of ginormous, like they're kind of huge. I definitely I'm in the process. It's been a very slow process, but I'm in the process of redoing my room anyway, so I'm trying to like reconfigure the posters I do have. Like, so now I have to add these into the mix because I also have my diaries poster, and then I have a cat's eye poster. I have another cat's eye poster that's gonna be coming. I have a Ruby poster. Like, I have a lot of not like a lot of posters. But the posters I do have are quite large. A good amount of them. Oh, I have an arcane poster. I almost forgot about my arcane poster. So I have a lot of posters. So yeah, I definitely want to kind of figure out how I'm going to configure the posters. Um, but they're very beautiful, and I really, really love them. Hold on, sorry, I'm being so bad about reading the chat. I'm so sorry. Um, oh yes, I see what you're saying about the Oh, honestly, I didn't even notice. Hold on, let me actually look about at this poster in terms of. I was just like, ooh, pretty colors. Ugh, it kind of it looks like she's holding something. I don't know if it's obviously something magical, but I don't know. It looks like she's holding something. I don't know if she herself is wielding the magic. Yeah, from what I can tell, it looks like she's holding something though. I don't know what it could be off the top of my head, but it does look like it definitely could be, again, it could be that she's wielding some like healing magic herself, or that it's like she's holding something. Because again, the way she's like holding her hand, it kind of seems like there's like something in it with like the light peeking out. But it also could be like something that could be healing too. So I feel like it could kind of go either way. Also, I've been talking a lot, so I'm gonna take a little water break. One moment. All right. Okay. Let me look at the. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, it's like a piece of. Oh, that is a good point. Yeah, I'm not totally sure what it is. I definitely want to. I plan to do more of like a in-depth analysis of like the trailers and like the posters. 'Cause I feel like even from the posters themselves, you can probably get like there's probably some lore to uncover and some things to uncover. Um, so I definitely think that there's just so much more to analyze while we wait for Faded Memories to come out this year. So I definitely want to look into that more. But I like hearing what you guys like think, and seeing your guys' like um your theories about it. It's so cool. It's just like it's just a fun little community. It's really cool, guys. Um, yeah. Oh, yes. An update. I wanted to give you guys also an update about where I'm at right now in terms of like my plans to do any kind of rewatch for lives. So, as of right now, I don't have any concrete plans to do a rewatch. And the reason for that is because right now, as I'm live from my phone. And so I would probably need to get like a camera to do um like a proper like rewatch live, so that I could have like the camera and then like figure out like all like the overlays and stuff and all the things that I'm I am not the most like uh technically inclined person, like I or technologically inclined person. And so it definitely will probably take a lot of work, a lot of brain power on my end to kind of figure out the logistics of it because it's not something I've ever done before. But I definitely would be really interested in doing rewatches in some capacity. I particularly want to do rewatches of like a lot of those like we were talking about in the last live of all the like the shorter like role plays like the yeah on streaming software. Yeah, so I think I might need to stream from my laptop. The problem with my laptop is sorry. The problem with my laptop is that my laptop is a bit sensitive, and so I don't know if it'll be able to handle like streaming, but I definitely want to try. I definitely would want to try, and then again, like have the face cam and all the things so that we can do like an actual rewatch. And I want to rewatch like again like those like shorter series, like the ones that are maybe kind of honestly like the ones that are kind of like forgotten of like the Aphmau role plays, or at least to me because I haven't watched them in years, like Heartpoint, Ultra Nova. I want to rewatch Mermaid Tales, like all those. Honestly, I want to yes, like the side stories. I want to rewatch the side stories. Yes, oh my god, y'all. Like I want to rewatch like a bunch of those because honestly, um when it comes to like diaries or like my street, um I must say that a lot of it, like, I kind of look like a crazy person when I'm rewatching those because since I'm making so much content right now about Diaries of My Street, I'm just like taking notes. Like, I'm like pausing a million times and just like taking like a shit ton of notes. And I feel like the rewatching would not be that fun. So I feel like I need to get to a point where I can just kind of like rewatch these things um without uh without having to take so many notes because then so you guys can actually enjoy the rewatch because I feel like it would not be very entertaining to watch if again like I'm just like typing away just like furiously like trying to take all my notes. But I feel like because at least I don't know that I'll never say never. It could change, but at least as of right now, I do not have any Mermaid Tales or Heart Point or whatnot content planned. Yes, I would love to also do like a watch along of alternates. I'm so excited to watch alternates. I haven't been able to carve out time in my schedule to do so, but I do really want to watch it. And so maybe I will save it until I've figured out how we can um a good setup to do rewatches for the lives. That could be really fun. But I am really excited to watch alternates because I feel like it's gonna be like right up my alley because I mentioned this in the last live. I love horror. Um and obviously like I love Afmath, so I'm like I feel like I think it will be a good blend and I'm really excited to watch it. And I've also heard so many good things about it, so I definitely want to tap in. Um there was also there's something else I was gonna say, and now I can't remember what it was. Um, oh yeah, I might have to also. Um, okay, yeah, we're doing decent on time. I must say, I can't be live for. I probably won't be live for as long as I was last time because I do have lunch plans with my boyfriend after. But uh, I do still want to talk. Yes, oh my gosh, I'm like so. I've heard so many good things about alternates. I can't wait to watch alternates. I've like that'll make me so happy. There was something else I wanted to talk about, and now I can't remember what it was. Hopefully, um, if it's important, it will come back to me. But yeah, so I also wanted to talk a bit about um my rewriting Minecraft Diaries series. I mentioned this towards the beginning of the live, but again, I was also rambling about cat's eyes. I don't know if anybody really caught it, but basically, I am currently on page 11 of my script for rewriting Minecraft Diaries episode 3. And I also just kind of want to talk just a little bit about like what the process has been like for um creating like my rewrite for the series because it's been so much fun, and genuinely it has been. Also, I just want to thank you guys, like the love that has been shown on the first 2 episodes of Rewriting Minecraft Diaries genuinely has like blown my mind, because honestly, like I was really excited to do the series, but I was also really nervous. I was so nervous to do it because I was just like, I'm like, what if like people are like really mean? I'm like, what if people were mean? And are like, your ideas suck, you dumb bitch. But people have been really nice and have been like really excited and supportive of the series. So it's just made me really happy and excited to keep doing it. Because even if like if it had not been received well, I probably would have just like continued doing it like in private. But it's been really cool, like sharing my ideas with you guys and getting your guys' like feedback on it. It's just been warming my heart. It's just been so exciting. Sorry, I feel like I keep taking more um I feel like I keep taking a lot of water breaks like within short periods of time. But also I'm not that sorry. I just want my water. Yeah, I know, cat person. It's like at the end of the day, like it really shouldn't matter like what other people um think about it. And ultimately, like, and I even kind of laid this out in like the first like video I did about it, where I was kind of just like giving like an overview of what the series was going to be like, where I talked about like at the end of the day, like if people are trying to be like, oh, well, you should make it like this, and are being like really like aggressive in terms of like being like this idea sucks and you should do it this way instead. Um that like I'm not going to just like bend to your will about that. But I was a little nervous, not gonna lie, about like um I was definitely concerned that I was gonna get harassed about it. But just like about again, just people just like not vibing with the series. But I've been very pleasantly surprised to see how people have been receiving it. It's just made my heart so happy, made my heart so full. I'm so glad that you guys have been enjoying it. And again, so I've been working on episode 3 very diligently for the past couple of days. Again, I'm 11 pages in. This episode that I'm working on, like again, I hope to have up sometime next week actually, is going to be about Menfia and Kolzak, our remaining divine warriors that I have yet to properly discuss in the series so far, um, which is really exciting. Honestly, I am been the most excited to talk, which is why it's been such a bummer that I've had to keep pushing back talking about them because the episodes were just getting too long. Because my dumbass really thought I was going to be able to cover all 6 divine warriors in one episode, and here we are. I had to make 3 will have had to have made 3 episodes talking about them, because I just have so much more to say about them than I originally anticipated. Um, and so I've honestly been really bummed that I've had to keep pushing back talking about Menfia and Kolzak, but I am so glad that I'm finally, like, really doing this episode because I've been so excited to talk about them, because I think that the Divine Warriors are such interesting characters. I think in general that they are such interesting characters. It's honestly um why I'm like, um so again, like, I'm so excited to be talking about them right now and to start the rewrite talking about them, because I think that they were so interesting, and I'm so bummed that I feel like, I mean, obviously, I'm bummed for a million reasons that Diary season 3 like ended off where it did, because it was just like there was just so much more, I feel like, to discuss with the characters and the lore and just everything, with the story and whatnot. Um, but especially when it came to the Divine Warriors, because I feel like, I will say though, like, what we got, the information that we did get about them, I think, like, was very telling of like their overarching characters and stories. But again, a lot of it went, for the majority, went unexplored in Diaries. Um, but yeah, so I've been doing, yeah, in case you don't know, which is totally cool, totally fine. I've been doing, um no, no, you're good, you're good. You're jumping back. Honestly, this is a good point to be jumping back in. Um, I've just been talking about my rewriting Minecraft Diaries series and kind of like my process and like what I'm up to right now and the progress I've been making with it, because I've been having so much fun writing it. It's honestly been such a joy to like really dissect the characters and the world that Jess created, and then like add my own twists to it. Um but yeah, so in case you don't know, in case you're like unfamiliar with the series, if you haven't watched the first 2 episodes, which is totally cool, you are totally free to watch them after this live if you want to. A little shameless plug. Okay, you gotta throw those in a couple times every now and then. But yeah, so the first 2 episodes, um, the first episode was about Irene and Shad, and then the second episode was about Esmond and Enki. Um, the Divine Warriors. And then this third episode that I am currently working on, is about Menfia and Kolzak. So I first wanted to start the series talking about the Divine Warriors because they really, um, kind of lay the groundwork for basically everything else that happens in the story. Like, they're the actions that they take, and the actions that they take, and the relationships that they have with each other, is like, they really lay the foundation for the story going forward. So it's like, I just really wanted to make sure that I really established them and who they were, like, from the jump. But yeah, so I'm currently working on, right now I've almost finished Menfia's section of the script. This honestly, this genuinely, because I refuse to break it up. Um, I refuse to break this up into another like episode, because I really want to talk about Menfia and Kolzak in one episode so we can move on and talk about some other things. This might end up being my longest one yet. Because again, like, I'm on page 11 and I've only talked about Menfia so far, like, in depth. Uh, and so I've written a little bit about Kozak, but I've mostly been focusing on the Menfia section of this video, because I love her. I love, what I have written, like, not to toot my own horn, but I've loved what I've written about Menfia and the choices I've made with her character. I feel like they just, again, like, I really did my best, and that's kind of been my goal with this, and that's my goal overall for the series, because at the end of the day, like, I'm not my goal isn't to just like completely like undo everything that Jess did and like, like, Because then I feel like it'd be kind of more like an alternate universe thing instead of just like a rewrite. Like if I was just making everything different, which is totally fine if that's like something that like other people want to do, and I've seen other people do that and it looks really fun. It's just not what I wanted to do with this. Like I wanted to rewrite, like I feel like, and I explained this kind of like already in the earlier parts of the, or in like the first video I did about the series, where I basically just wanted to take what was already there, but I feel like what made like the the original series so great, and just kind of like elevate it, and again like add my own little twists to things and try to improve upon the areas that are maybe a little bit weaker and whatnot. So that's just kind of been my goal like overall with this series. Um but yeah, it's been really really fun, really really exciting. Um and so yeah, sorry, I'm just reading the chat because I keep forgetting to do that. I'm really so bad with like not reading the chat. I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, I will say, cat person, that again, because this is a rewrite, I will I do take a lot from the original story of Minecraft Diaries. So there is a lot of the like original stuff that is there, but I do add some little there I do change a good amount of things. Um again, like add my own spin on things. So it's not exactly like the original stuff, but if you want a little like I do think by watch is like kind of a bit of my own twist on it. So it's not exactly the same. Honestly, I need to look up, I wanted to see, oh, you know what's a good video actually to it's kind of an old video, so it's not, and I don't think they ever did one for season 2 or 3, which is a bummer, but there was a video that Jess had done. Um did my audio cut? Oh, I think it's because I got a yeah, my audio might have cut out. Can you guys hear me? Am I good now? Sorry. If it cut out, it was probably because um whatchamacallit, my my boyfriend was trying to call me. So probably because he's like it's lunchtime. Where are you? But it's okay. Okay, so you guys can hear me now? Okay, cool. Cool. Basically, I was just saying that a video to watch if you are interested about or you're confused about like the lore of diaries, a good place to start, there's a video that Jess did. This is a pretty old video, but there's a video she did about um diaries season 1 and like the lore, just kind of going over like all like the major plot points. I don't know how long that video is actually. Let me look it up really quickly. I almost just played myself out loud. I was just opening the YouTube tab back up again. But I'm gonna see if I can try to find it right now, because then I could um see if I can drop the link in the chat. Season 1 lore. Yeah, I think it would be a good um it's a good starting point, and it's not a super long video. Yeah, it's like 25 minutes. Um okay, let's see if I can share this link. I'll try to see if I can put this in the chat. Um, okay. Hopefully that works. I don't know if that. Oh, I have a crown next to my name. I have a gold crown. That's so fun. Sorry. I am so easily like um I'm so easily amused, guys. Like something so small like that. I'm just like, "Oh, how delightful." Um but yeah, it's a good catch up video. It's definitely a good I would definitely recommend. I think it's a good place to start. Um, Again, if you're maybe not remembering things or if you're maybe confused about certain things, I think it's a good refresher. I'm really sad that they never did one for season 2. For season 3, I kinda get because there was kind of a lot going on, but I do wish that they had done one for season 2, which is a bummer. I'm like I don't know why. I feel like I'm not talking much more than I did in the last live, and for some reason, I'm like I'm like needing to take more water breaks, but whatever. Yeah, I'm sure there are Discords, like Discord servers. There's only one Discord server that I'm actually a part of, and it's for my book club. I'm actually not in any AFMAO Discord servers. Maybe I'll join, but I don't even know like what I just fucked up my hair. I don't even know like ones are like out there. So I would definitely want to do some of my own uh my own research. Uh, but I'm sure they exist. I'm sure that they're out there, and I would be interested. Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if do some of the voice actors have Discord? That wouldn't surprise me. I know how to use Discord. I don't again like I'm not I am shy. So uh I'm a lurker. I don't really I don't really like talk in the Discord servers that I am in. I just like to see what everybody else is saying. So maybe I will join, but I'm just I don't know. It's different for some reason. I don't know why I've never been camera shy like at all. Like I have never been there definitely was a little bit of a period. I remember um when I first came back to YouTube because I took like a 3-year hiatus for a good minute there. I came back to YouTube. Um uh but when I came back to YouTube after that hiatus, I was definitely like I noticed because sometimes I'll like watch back some of those now they're decently old videos when I first came back. Um and I feel like I'm so awkward in them. Um but like it's not I wouldn't say it's like camera shyness. It was just kind of like getting back into the swing of doing videos again when I had spent so many years just not doing them for a while. Um, but yeah, so I um I'm definitely a lot more shy in like other like because this is like I don't know for some reason again like this is not like I don't feel um yeah even though like this is like I am obviously I'm talking to you guys, but for some reason I don't feel as shy about it. But in like Discord servers, like I'm like not as open. I feel like I just like get like awkward and I'm just like I'm like I don't know how to talk to people. Like it just makes me nervous. Um yeah, I definitely think there are definitely some great communities on Discord. I also have heard some horror stories. But I feel like that's kind of the case with any of just like those sites where it's like, you're gonna have the horror stories, but there are definitely also like again, like even like one of the servers that I am in for my book club, like it's a great community, like so genuinely so many great people. Even though I don't really talk in that server, like they're so nice and lovely. So it's really just about like finding like good communities on Discord. Um, but yeah, so maybe I'll join the Discord. Off the top of my head, I don't know if there are um what other videos. I'm sure there are though. I can definitely look into it more to see like what videos exist. Because I'm sure that there are ones that explain and kind of like recap the lore for the stories. Um, but I don't, again, besides the one I shared, that's like the like one of the like official ones that Jess did. I don't know any off the top of my head. But I'm sure that they exist and I can definitely look into that. Um, yeah, like I feel like yeah, I feel like if you look up Minecraft Diaries recap, you're gonna find um something. Obviously, like I don't know like what the quality of those or like in terms of like the content of those videos, like how in depth they go with like the characters um and like the lore and like whatnot and like how the videos are structured. If like I just hit my mic, like how all of that works. But yeah, I feel like in general, if you want a place to start, just like typing in diaries recap, Minecraft Diaries recap into YouTube, you'll find something. But yeah, I don't again besides the one that Jess said, I don't have any specific recommendations, but I could definitely look into that. And I'll try to remember to bring some recommendations for the next time I go live. Um, but yeah, so in my rewrite um series, um yeah, so it's like I do talk about things that like from the yes, I have not watched any of Write It Out's videos, but I do want to. I know that they're like one of like the bigger um like YouTube like creators in like the AFMAO uh fandom. Oh yes, it's all very traumatic. It's so true. Oh, it's so much. It's so funny because like really early diaries is truly like so like silly and kind of like unhinged and just like going on like random side quests of like Jess trying to like oh Jess of Aphmau trying to like get like a fucking dolphin and like whatever, and then you get like a couple episodes further into it and people are getting shot, houses are going up in flames, like um but yeah, I definitely want to check out Reddit Out's videos. I have not seen the videos, but I've seen I mean, am I wrong though? Because like literally there's literally I will always remember now that I've done my rewatch, that literally one of the first episodes is of Afro like getting a pet dolphin, and then all like a couple episodes later, like Brendan and Garth are getting shot. And so it's like and so like that's just what happens, man. I don't know what to tell you. It's just what happens. Yeah, the shit kind of hits the fan quite early, but like I mean, it's part of the fun. You gotta have a little bit, just a little bit of trauma, just a little bit. Um, and honestly, the trauma doesn't even begin to compare to how it gets in like later in season one and then season two and season three. Like it just gets progressively more dramatic, but it's a good time. They're very very fun. Um, but yeah, so it's like um uh yeah, so my series does talk about like the lore from the original, but it's not exact. So it's like while I would very much appreciate it if you did watch my rewrite, um whatchamacallit, it might not be the best place to start if you're trying to like learn about the original lore of the series. Yeah, hold on, let me go back into the chat. Yeah, it's definitely worth the watch. It's very again, it's very different. Early Diaries is such a different experience. Why are you coming to my? Okay, so that, if you guys are wondering what that is, That's my boyfriend. I was just about to message you on Discord. I know I'm still live. I know. I'm still live and we gotta get lunch. I don't know what we're gonna eat. I haven't thought about it actually yet. Thank you. Thank you for joining the live. Hi, my love. Yeah, we're just chatting. We're just chatting. Um, I don't know if, um, yeah, I have not thought about what we're gonna. Sorry, now I'm, now I'm just thinking about like what we're gonna eat for lunch. I have no idea actually, because I still have a croissant that I was gonna eat, but then I might want something else. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, I was literally just about to message you on Discord though, because I was about to be like, sorry, I'm still live, but we'll get lunch after this. uh, yeah. Shit, what were we talking about? Now I don't remember. Wait, let me go back into the chat. Okay, yeah, yeah. So definitely, those are definitely all things that happen. Very, I can't confirm that these are all things that happen in diaries. But yeah, there's so even more more to be had. So like, I definitely recommend like actually going back through it. But again, I just have to give like the disclaimer that early diaries is such a different experience than like the role plays of like today. Um, like it's just like it's such a different experience because like Jess has like the face cam and it's a lot more casual. Like there's still like the lore, but it's a very different vibe. It's such a different environment. Um yeah, like literally it's such a different experience compared to like the God damn it. Sorry, changing over mics. See, this is why we have the backup. Hold on. I just want to double check that the sound is literally it's like also it might be a little crinkly because the mic just got turned on, so if it sounds like that I can't hear it right now, but if it does sound like that, just don't pay me pay me any mind. um but uh yeah, can you guys hear me? I just want to make sure that because the mic's on, I know that it might be the sound might be a little crunchy. It might be a little crunchy, a little crinkly since I just turned it on. Um, but yeah, I saw the red light. Thank you. Luna's Luna's over here. Luna's on the chair. She's taking a nap. Luna's actually been so good while I've been live. She's just been chilling. She's hanging out. Um, but yeah. Yes, oh my god, bro. The reading the lines and the NPCs, uh, it really again like when I was watching those first episodes during my rewatch, I was literally like um like I was truly like, oh my god. It just like I felt like warped back like in time. Like I felt like I had like gone back so many years because it just was like holy shit. Like this was what it was. Like just reading all the lines, like there were no voice actors. Like it was just her and like yeah, it definitely I won't lie. I won't lie. I definitely did um like I did skip ahead a little bit during some parts again because at some point when you have Avmo going, I know I keep bringing it up, but her trying to catch this dolphin, I'm like this is like this is I'm like, this is not the lore I was looking for when I was like doing my rewatch and trying to take notes and whatnot. Um, oh, you stretch, Luna? That's good. Yeah, Luna's just hanging out. She's my little baby, and she's hanging out. She's being very cute right now. But yeah, so I definitely did skip ahead a little bit during fast forward on some parts. Because I was trying to get the lore, because I needed the lore for the videos I was working on. But yeah, so like the early episodes, like I know I can't remember which episode it is off the top of my head, but there's a dolphin. Like, cause there was like they eventually kind of wrote them out of the story, but like not all of them, but it was just kind of like a reoccurring thing of like Aphmau, like the character Aphmau getting like a bunch of different pets. So she had like hamsters and cats, and she had her wolves. They didn't get written out of the story. Like they got like a proper they got like a proper kind of like ending, I guess. Um and like yes, the dolphin Flipper. Oh my god, Flipper. Of her trying to get Flipper. I think she had an elephant. Like she had like a bunch of animals, and most of them got written out of the story because again they kind of like were not like super. Yes, Sean Connery. I loved Sean Connery. Honestly, he was. Oh my god, y'all remember Cuddlezilla, Brendan's little hamster? He was a he was also like a little cutie pie. But yeah, a lot of the animals got written out of the story, um, in the later parts because again they didn't really. Yeah, some of them were kikis, so some of them kind of got um what you call it fuck, what is the word I'm looking for? Yeah, so some of them were kind of like uh pushed to like they were given to Kiki, um so that they could kind of be like, oh, they're kind of still there, but they're not really like in like the story because they never really like she had like the also I mean I think both of her cats, well one of them died and then one of them I think just like ran like literally went missing and she never found it again. um and it just and I think after like initially yeah, it was so silly. It's so silly, bro. But it was kind of endearing. But again, also because I was trying to like get the lore, I was just kind of at some point you had to like for me I had to fast forward through some stuff. Oh wait, no, I'm back. Oh, I'm here. Oh, no, I see what happened. I got a fucking spam call and it just like my camera just like turned off. Honestly, I need to put my shit on do not disturb. Okay, I'm back. This has been a very in terms of like I feel like the technical stuff, this has been a very chaotic stream, but it's okay. We're doing good. Um but yeah, honestly, I um I I know. It's truly I don't want your fucking spam. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh my god. I'm trying to stream. Go away. Yeah, it's really not looking good for us. The technical stuff's not really looking good for us. Yeah, honestly, okay. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of even with the stream. I feel like the stream dying was kind of also the sign for me to start wrapping this up because I do want to go eat lunch and my boyfriend is waiting for me. So, but yeah, I didn't talk much about uh whatchamacallit about my rewriting diary series as I thought I was going to, honestly. But that's okay. Honestly, I just kind of had picked a topic to talk about, like, but honestly, I don't really care that we like. I shared the posters, which is honestly one of the big things that I wanted to do. So I'm glad that we did that, and just chatting with you guys is always really fun. So I've kind of I'm very like uh Yeah, we got a little sidetracked, but it was still fun. It was still a good time. Also, again, like yeah, like I feel bad because literally when I was talking to Adam, my boyfriend, on the phone before this, um, I was like, oh, I won't be live for as long as I was the last time. So like I'll be ready at like 1:30. It's not 1:30 anymore. But yeah, so I'm gonna I think I'm gonna go. But I do plan on doing another live. Hold on, let me actually I can actually give you guys a rough estimate of when I'm gonna go live again. Um yeah, I plan to go live. I think I might, as of right now, my plan is to kind of go live at least once every month. I hope to maybe do them more frequently going forward. But as of right now, because this was kind of an unexpected thing. Like at first, I really thought I was gonna just do the first live and then never do a live like again, or at least like not for a while. But because it was so much fun, I was like, damn, like now I want to do more lives. So at least for the time being, I'm going to try to strive to do at least one live per month. So I'm planning on going live somewhere between like August 13th to August 20th ish. It might be sooner, might be like sometime in August. I'll keep an eye on like the community, like the post tab, because I'll like give any updates in terms of like when I've like picked a date for the live. Um, but yeah, so that's gonna be it for me for now. I am gonna go get my food and then just keep working on my rewriting diaries script. Um, the next episode should be out sometime next week, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Um, yeah, it's fun to be sidetracked. It's just fun, silly, goofy times. Um, it's just a good time just chatting with you guys. Um, and so yeah, so I think I yeah, so next episode of rewriting Minecraft Diaries will be out hopefully sometime next week. And then my next live will I plan to do sometime in like mid to late August. And yes, thank you for subscribing. That's so nice. Thank you. That's very nice of you. I appreciate it. Um but but yeah. And I do because I want to talk bit more. I hope by that live I will have kind of um done what I needed to do in terms of rewatching My Street and like really taking notes about it so that I can cuz I really want to talk more about like some predictions and some theories for My Street. So that's gonna be my homework for this next live. But even if we don't do that and we just kind of talk about like whatever, yeah, it'll still be fun. All right, yes, I know. I have to go get my food. Okay. All right. Bye guys. I will see you guys in my next live or maybe my next video. Bye. It was so fun talking with you guys. Thank you so much for coming. It's so fun. Alrighty. Bye, guys. Yes. Stop streaming. Bye.